Alright folks, as I mentioned, we're going to do jalapeno popper meatloaf. I'm just fucking with you, jalapeno popper meatloaf. Plus it's a simple recipe for your mix as far as your binder and all that shit. Some eggs, breadcrumbs, some plain Jane stuff, but you got your Mike Lowry's, garlic powder, Worcestershire for the deliciousness and saltiness. This is not low sodium, but this is why you should do this shit in moderation, folks. And I do mean that very sincerely, because after the last video we did, push it perspective, very much did. But anyhow, that'll be all the seasoning that's going to go through the meat. Then for the jalapeno popper mixture, I was going to wrap it all in bacon, but then I'm pretty lazy, I'm not going to lie, and I figured this is supposed to be drunken food, it's supposed to be moderately easy, you're not supposed to have too much shit to do, so to speak. So I'm going to do actually something that's going to turn out very well. We got our cream cheese, we're going to soften it up. We're going to put, I'm probably going to do like a third of the jar of the jalapenos, throw it in here, this cheese, and I'm going to cook up the bacon in a skillet. Then I'm going to mince it up, slice it up, so to speak, little chunks, throw it in there, mix all that shit in, and we're going to throw it in. We're going to do a layer of meat and kind of build up the edges, build a little well inside there, then throw the cheese mixture in there, then top it with the rest of the meat, and make sure the edges are sealed so none of the stuff leaks out. If it leaks out, it's still going to be delicious because, well, it's cheese and deliciousness, you know, can't really go wrong. Throw some onions in there, and just for a little something different, because you guys know I put Italian sausage and everything, I'm just doing 1 pound Italian sausage. I got 3 pounds of beef, 1 pound of this, and so that'll be about it. But I'm not doing peppers or mushrooms, just onions. I thought I'd do peppers and mushrooms, but I want to do something, well, I am doing peppers, just not the green bell peppers, you know. Anyhow, stick with this. We're going to do the meat mixture first, bind all that shit together, and then we will do the cheese mixture and all that good stuff. So, as I will say, stick with us and stay hydrated. And, oh, it's Mother's Day upcoming in a few days. So it's got, you know, just word to your mother. Have a good one. Alright folks, as you can see, actually I don't know if you can from this exact angle, but off to the side, you got some bacon frying up. I went ahead and cut it up beforehand. We're going to fry that up, about 80-90% done. Drain off the grease, and we're going to throw it in with our cream cheese jalapeno mixture. I got all the meat in the bowl here. I've got one yellow cocksucker all diced up, ready to go. Got all of our seasonings. We're going to go ahead and just go down the line and start. I don't know the exact measurements. It's not how I cook is not exact science. I'm just a drunken dude that likes to cook shit. I'm not a real chef or nothing. So, anyway, Worcester garlic powder. A good amount of that shit. I love that shit. I put that shit on everything. Black pepper. Could use white pepper. Fuck, I don't know. Good portion of that too. There ain't nothing wrong with pepper. Alright. So just a little bit of standard regular, just table salt. Some Mike Lowry's. Throw, yeah, most of one cocksucker. And then I'm going to fill the rest of this a little bit underneath this bacon, because why not? And as soon as I get this thrown away here, I'm not exactly sure, as I've only made meatloaf a couple of times. They've been moderate successes both times. I think they usually do an average of 1 egg per pound. I'll probably end up doing 5, even maybe 6 eggs, so it'll probably be 1.5 eggs per pound, so to speak. We'll see how it goes here. As soon as I get a few of these cracked, I think I better have just another drinky poo. I'm gonna crack that so I'm doing enough. There we go. Cheers to you. Ooh, that was stout. delicious. So it really is delicious. Just not meant to go up in 5-ounce glasses, you know. Alright. Back to our wish. So we'll do about 6 eggs for this. Got roughly 4 pounds of meat here. Get the bacon, just another little stir. And this actually just about done. I don't want it like really, really crispy, or it's probably gonna crumble. You obviously want it cooked up though. Which, I tell you, we're getting there, folks. I will say I recently made this dish last week at work on a weekend for my clients at my job that I've mentioned 10,000 times, and them guys loved it. They ate the absolute shit out of it, which I really enjoy. I like feeding them guys good, you know. I mean, the food they get from the state is decent. It's not like it's bad food. It's almost like a decent high school cafeteria type food. But you know, they're feeding all kinds of clients up there. But anyhow, I like to, on weekends at my job, we do home ec stuff. So anyway, long story short of it, I decided to try the jalapeno popper meatloaf on for size, and them dudes loved it, man. They went crazy over that stuff. But why wouldn't you? Bacon, cheese, meat, I mean shit. And absolute deliciousness. I think it was delicious. Hell, I didn't have none of it, but they said it was. So tonight, hopefully it goes as well as it did just a few days ago. I'll mix all this up in just a moment. I want to pour myself one more drinky poo. I'm not gonna lie, I really do dig how Maker's Mark puts that hot wax in. That's pretty nifty. I'm gonna lie. So you know how I am. I'm more of a cheap whiskey type of guy, but this is kind of cheap, I guess. $30, $35 or so. Well, while this is all finishing up, I'm going to go ahead and take a quick little break, get set up just a little bit better. Stay tuned with us here. And when we get back, well, things going just a little bit better. And stay hydrated. Alright folks, as I said, we are going to be a little bit more organized when we came back. We got the pound of bacon with a little bit of onions, all cooked up, diced up, and we are going to mix it with our jalapeno cream cheese, regular shredded cheese mixture here soon. We have our meat mixture right here, so we got 6 eggs. I would say approximately, if I had to guess, 1.5 cups of breadcrumbs. We'll see kind of how that goes. I just eyeball it. I mean, I don't know. I know you can fuck up meatloaf, but I don't think we're going to. We're going to hope not. We're going to mix all that shit together just like so. And hopefully make a good mixture out of it. We do have some pretty lean meat. I will say that just 'cause it was on sale at my local store. I think this is 93%. I do have some, I do have a little bit of 80 in there as well. And obviously 80 is great for regular burgers and stuff, but this is going to cook in the oven. So you're going to have all kinds of grease and juice flowing around in there. Oh yeah, actually, this is all kinds of deliciousness. Fucking alright. I might even add a few more breadcrumbs. Actually, I don't have a bartender tonight, but I do got. Actually, I do got I got a friend of helping, so to speak. Dakota's wife, come here, please. Grab the breadcrumbs, would you, Jamie? This is Jamie. This is my editing / associate, good friend's wife. Dump in a wee bit.
A wee bit.
Yes. A little more. Go ahead. Perfect. See? She just arrived to the house. She was busy. She was busy lollygagging around spending money or something or another. But actually, I'm not sure what she was doing. She wasn't here supporting the channel though. Anyway, I think actually with that assistance, I think we do really have the right mixture here. Everything's pretty much connected, binded. Sweating. Damn whiskey gets you every time. Should have worn my apron. Sorry. Alright, so anyway, alright, so we have everything mixed. I think that's a very good place to go. These are rewashable. It says around the package, so everyone that's talking shit, if you are going to, go fuck yourself. I'm going to wash these off because here soon we're going to do the jalapeno mixture. A good amount of soap. You don't want raw meat all over that shit, even though it's all going to cook together. I know I do not have perfect etiquette, but the good thing is this is my house, not yours, not a restaurant. And I haven't got anybody sick yet cooking, so there it is. Okay, so as I mentioned before, we have the bacon. We're going to do sharp cheddar. That's the catch-22 of the matter. I don't got... Yeah, fuck. Yep, I had to do that for now. Oh, okay. A lot of sharp cheddar. We're going to put a little bit of mild, but I love sharp cheddar cheese. And being a little bit lazy, I was going to get the block of cheese and just grate it up myself, but as I said, this is drunken food. It's supposed to be easy peasy, not too much craziness going along with it. Fuck me. Alright folks, you know what, we're having slight technical difficulties. When we come back, we'll have all the shit in the bowl ready to mix. So stay hydrated and give us 30 seconds. Thank you. Alrighty folks, as I said in the previous scene, we're going to be a little bit more ready to go, a little more organized, so to speak. So we have the meat mixture all squared away with all those good seasonings and whatnot. And I do want to talk about how we have our cheese mixture. Our bacon's at the bottom here. Nothing's actually mixed up yet, so to speak. 2 blocks of cream cheese have been softened and warmed up a little bit. Minced jalapenos, we actually probably went with almost half a jar, almost. I got a little garlic powder, pepper, a little bit of salt in there mixed up with this. And I really wish I knew the ratios of the actual cheese mixture, the sharp cheddar and the mild cheddar. I don't, but I just threw some shit in and we'll see if it's good to go. I think it will be. Oh, and you also, when you're doing this, you know how I have the one hand that's gloved, all that. Fuck me. Give me a second here. Yeah, give me a second. Stay with me. I was just about to say it too.
Cleaned up and organized.
I was just about to say it too. Alright, so we have one hand that's free, available for drinking. So I'm gonna drink a little bit. Gonna work this in just a little bit here, just like so. Have a beer. Oh, hurt my chest. A little angina. Angina. That's non-cardiac chest pain, just for you scholars out there. And this is actually exactly how I wanted it to look. Just not exactly smooth, you know, a little clumpy, so to speak. All that shit just mixed in, that bacon, cheese, cream cheese, the whole works there. So I'm gonna get the meat thrown in there here directly. So I'll dig just a little well, throw this inside of it, the stuffing, so to speak, then top it off, seal it shut, bake it off for roughly an hour at about, we got about 375 in the oven. It'll be good to go. I'm gonna back. I think I'm in need of a bartender. Bartender! Well, thank you, my red-headed buddy. Us gingers, we got the gingivitis. We have to stick together. Thank you. Best whiskey I've had tonight. Alright, when we come back, we're going to have it pretty much all layered together, squared away. So, as always, stay with me and stay hydrated. Alright folks, as you can see here, I got a decent well dug throughout the whole thing. The edges are all pushed up, just like so. And I got the well just about as thin as I can get to the bottom. Not much covering the bottom of it. Then I'm going to throw this mixture in, just right now. Oh, it started to solidify on me just a little bit, that's good. Yep, and we're just going to kind of push it as far to the edge as we can. And hopefully these edges seal up enough to where the shit won't leak out. That's what we're hoping for. Yeah, just like so. You got a thin layer. Just kind of push it out, so to speak. Just like that. And I tell you what, that actually, shit. Looks pretty fucking good if you ask me. Now you want to make sure we get all that stuff sealed. So, and sealing it is just real simple. Obviously, you get that good binder in there, so it's not gonna be hard, so to speak. Throw that shit on top where you need it. So it kind of looks crazy right now, but once I get it worked in, it should seal up just fine to where there's not going to be any escapage, so to speak. I've been saying that a fucking lot in this video, so to speak. Makes it sound proper though, doesn't it? Not 1 minute of education past high school. Who would have thought? My camera crew and editing people think that sounds appropriate. I'm very intelligent. You can prove it on some paper, but not paper that's disclosed to the public. I don't want to disclose my job duties and other things I've done in this life. I've had to take very good aptitude tests. I once worked for a company that has 3 letters. It has the letters IAC in it. I will say that. Under Hillary Clinton, not gonna lie. Did that for a while. But I was a contractor. I'm just kidding. Where am I? I'm just fucking with you. I'm just a lowly fat fuck that likes to eat and drink, man. So it's pretty well sealed up. You can see that there's a couple of little spots with the cream cheese kind of going through. But that's okay. I think it's going to seal up just fine. Give it a little pat. Just like that. Yeah, you dirty bastard. No, you're supposed to do it just like that. I'm going to top it with just a little bit more garlic powder because, well, I fucking love garlic. Just like that. So throw in the oven roughly an hour, give or take. We got it at 375. This one might cook up a little quicker than that. Probably, I'd figure about 50 minutes, 50. But we're gonna throw it in. We wanted to cook it to an internal temperature, about 150 degrees. Nothing too more than that. So, anyhow, we got it moderately sealed up. There it should be. Throw it in there, and we'll see you when it's done. All right, folks. Meatloaf is completely done. The ooey gooey cheesy deliciousness is oozing through. I'm not gonna lie, I'm drunk as about 10 people ought to be. So, we have a good mixture of the cheese, the meat, everything. And I do want to say that this has been another. You see that steam off that bitch. This has been another episode of Drunken Food with Puddin'. Damn. Alright, in the words of all the young kids, That shit slaps, right? That was great. So with that bite though, we are out.